They were trying to pick out a new color scheme or something like that for my Leviathan ship, but the thing was, like I say, I mean, I just like the white. I mean, with the black a little bit, but mostly just white ships. But they're complaining about keeping it clean, and it's true. The all white ships were a hard task to get to keep clean, and so picking a color scheme for my ships was one of those tasks. And I had to like pick out a color scheme. It's like, can't I just paint them all white? Anyway, but that's why my ships were always white on top because I'm White Star Lines, Lucifer White Star Lines. And the bottom half of the ship they wanted to paint it black and all that other stuff. I'm like, but I'm White Star, it's black. Eventually I painted some of them bluish color, but basically white and black. Beautiful white sleek lines with black undertone and a red bottom or whatever, or blue. But basically, and eventually we called one the United States, but I mean it was America. It's America, and oh well. Anyway, my beautiful ships. I never really liked the name United States, but America, Lucifer Star. I mean, my ship. Oh, my beautiful ship. They built this one or just left it there for me because it's like it's my ship basically. Stripped. One of my old White Star Line ships basically. Like I said, I had a lot of them. You know, Now the paint's peeling off and they're all rusted and all that other stuff, but I mean, technically that's my ship. Rusting away. Jimmy Carter and Nixon drove it around and basically ruined it. It's like my private ship basically. Should be called America or LS something. Big ship, isn't she? Old, rusted. Oh well. Anyway, because I'm Brian, and everyone goes, oh, yeah, right, Brian. Basically, I never get to actually enjoy my ships. I said it pisses me off. I'm the owner. I'm Lucifer Star, owner of the Titanic, owner of LS, owner of all these ships. Also owner of the Carnival Cruise Line Company and all that other stuff. And they just, Rodney and Rick Bush and a whole bunch of Jehovah's fuckheads, and a whole bunch of other fuckheads basically come along and basically say to me. And it's like, and then like people shitheads like Bill Gates go. It's like it's my fucking ship. Can't even go and enjoy it or see it because some fuckheads like you piece of fucking shit. They're all my ships. Like this ship is mine. Also the Carnival Cruise Lines and some other fuckheads, some other congressmen. So basically, I'll die never having seen my ships. Pisses me off. Pissed off a bunch of other people too. Whatever. Yeah, so they just let them sit there. And they sit there and rot. Until some piece of shit finally comes along and scraps it out. Oh well. And technically I own the Queen Mary and a bunch of other ships too. So I have all these big ships. Whatever. Oh well. Sad, right? But still, she's a beautiful ship. Just parked there, stripped, and then basically, But technically, I own Carnival Cruise Lines and aircraft carriers and all kinds of stuff. So she's just an old ship, I guess. But still, until someone decides to scrap her out because she's mine, and they feel like just scrapping out the metal for steel. I mean, anyway, they ran her into the ground, and then whatever. Like I said, I own a lot of ships. So anyway, a bunch of other people go, yeah, it's some good stuff. Rodney Bradley running around like an idiot, pretending to be Admiral Rodney to other people. Oh well, they had to go up against the Chinese. Living a lie, covering me up. Well, anyway, mostly it was JFK and Nixon, and well, he was handed over to me and tortured for 120 years for what he did. Like I said, the thing was, over the years, I had built up quite a bit of love, kindness, and seniority. So after JFK and Nixon and a bunch of other people had had their way with me and tortured me and submerged me and Rodney and everything else, well, some other people just didn't feel it was right what happened to old LS. And so they were very much handed to me by their own people. And then tortured somewhere for a very, very long time. He was a bad man anyway. I don't think anyone would care. And sure, my ships would lie in wait for me and everything else. And I was given a new life. Whereupon Rodney would go and make an even bigger mistake. And probably he'll be tortured too or something. I don't know. But a few people who thought they were big, powerful men found themselves on the wrong side of some good people. So, anyway, and then later on, Rodney would be running scared and everything else. Oh well. That's what happens when you fuck with the creator. So, anyway. And even Zachary, Bill Gates, and Bill Gates' father would find themselves with a gun to their head. So, I don't know. Oh, my ships spent 40 years without me on them. I suppose a few people got hurt because of it. So anyway. And besides, I went to space. I went all throughout the galaxy and wandered around throughout this planet and that planet and this planet. And I was gone from the Earth for over 1 billion years, actually, technically. I got to wander past a little meteorite you saw cruising through space where they said it was wobbling and stuff. That was me. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it worked out all that badly. I ended up being the creator of everything. Whichever existence you wish to particularly pick. I mean, though I may die as Brian, submerged, forgotten, and have to deal with Mike and Rosella and Rodney making some really big stupid mistakes. Well, so anyway, like I said, Mike would laugh about how he had had sex with so many women, and my sister and her daughters and everything else like that. Well, anyway, and his piece of shit brother. They mess with LS, the owner of all these ships. Lusifer Star. Owner of the Titanic, the Queen Mary, and the Carnival Cruise Lines and the American Airlines as well. So they were just two people making some very big mistakes. Anyway.